Peter Obi slams federal government, says Lagos to Calabar highway may never be completed in the next 30 years. Good morning, everyone, and thank you all for tuning in and listening to the headlines we brought for you this morning. As our headline for today says, Peter Obi slams federal government, says Lagos to Calabar highway may never be completed in the next 30 years. Well, they said that Peter Obi, the Labour Party presidential candidate, has chastised the federal government for granting the multi-trillion naira Lagos to Calabar coastal highway project, despite the fact that there are several unfinished projects throughout the country. They said that Mr. Obi said in a statement on his verified X account, saying that on Monday, that starting another massive project that will not be completed in the next 20 or 30 years will just exacerbate the problem of abandoned and unfinished projects that do not contribute to economic growth and overall development. While lamenting that the project would increase the already falling debt reborn of the country, Mr. Peter Obi stated that prioritization and budgetary discipline should be the fundamental guiding principles of the administration. He said, "I have closely followed the comments and developed arising from the coastal Lagos to Calabar superhighway project. While I am hastened to engage in contentious debates about its benefits, which I acknowledge, and the person which I have serious concern about, and believe should be truly reviewed, I am compelled to raise essential questions about the timing and prioritization of such a monumental venture. At the forefront of my concern is the pressing issue of numerous uncompleted roads scattered across the country, many of which have become hazardous death traps and security risks. It is very disheartening to witness the plight of innocent Nigerians who traverse those dilapidated roads under perilous conditions, vulnerable of kidnappers and other dangers. Most of these roads, vital for economic growth, regional connectivity, and overall development, have been under construction for several years, if not decades, now, and you are unlikely to be completed anytime soon due to poor and unplanned funding. The Federal Ministry of Work 2024 capital budget is the Federal Ministry of Work capital budget of 800 billion naira plus additional funding from multi-year loans project is up to 94 billion naira, alongside other expected contributions from sources like China's Sim Bank and the World Bank, will not be enough for serious work on all the critical roads, some of which I enumerated above, let alone their completion. So why embark on another huge project that will not be completed in the next 20 or 30 years? To do so will only exacerbate the problem of abandoned, uncompleted projects that are not contributing to economic growth and overall development. It will merely worsen our already sagging debt burden. Given the state of our economy now, prioritization and fiscal discipline should be our critical guiding principles now. Therefore, while acknowledging the potential benefit of coastal superhighway infrastructure, I urge prioritization of our existing uncompleted projects. And this is all we have read, and this is all we have under this headline, which says Peter Obi slams the federal government, says the Lagos-Calabar highway may never be completed in the next 30 years. And why would Peter Obi say that the Lagos to Calabar highway will never be completed in the next 30 years. Well, it is said here that Peter Obi, the Labour Party candidate who we all know in the 2023 elections, he chastised the federal government for granting the multi-trillion naira Lagos-Calabar coastal highway project, despite the fact that there are several unfinished projects throughout the country. He's saying that the federal government is blaming the federal government because of you guys approved the fact that you guys want to build the Lagos to Calabar super highway road, and yet there are other unfinished roads throughout the country. What will happen to those ones? Are you also building those ones? And those ones were abandoned due to lack of funds. Due to lack of funding, and here you are building a multi-trillion naira road again. So he's trying to say that that road that you guys are so excited on building may never be completed in the next 20 to 30 years, because where is the funds to build such a road like that? We're talking about trillions of nairas. Yes, we're talking about trillions of naira. And Peter Obi also said in his statement on his X account, saying that on his X account on Monday, that starting another massive project that will not be completed in the next 20 or 30 years will just exacerbate the problems of abandoned and unfinished projects that will not contribute anything to our economic growth and overall development. And what Peter Obi is just trying to say, that for the federal government to be starting another project that is costing us trillions of naira, which we don't have and which we are not yet going to finish in the next 20 or 30 years, is an act of foolishness, because yes, we're not going to finish it in the next 20 or 30 years, and it is going to add up as one of the roads in Nigeria that have not yet been completed, as one of the roads that has been abandoned and unfinished projects, one of the unfinished roads, unfinished projects that we have in the country. And that road won't contribute anything to our economic growth and overall development. It won't develop the country. It won't add anything to our economic growth. That is what Peter B is trying to say. He said, while lamenting that the project would increase the already falling debt burden of the country, Mr. Obi stated that prioritization and budgetary discipline should be fundamental guiding principles of the administration. What do you guys think about this? I want you all to drop your thoughts in the comment section concerning this headline we brought for you all today. And so as don't forget to leave a like on this video. Yes, don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then tap the subscribe button to subscribe to our channel, so that anytime we have any new video like this, any new video about this or any similar video like this, you'll be the first to get notified about it.